If it's a question of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. Yeah, if it's a question.
Can I ask, because I feel some resistance from you, Nicole.
34 babies and 34 babies and 17 baby mamas.
So I'm
OD.
good. I mean, you can see that on my face, but this
She's
is normal.
mad at her because they were friends. And she has 2 children by Jay, older than her children. And then she has 1 younger than hers. So they were man-sharing.
I don't want to keep talking about her in the
She upset.
situation. It's
Well, you know
dead.
why I
It's
want
laid
to talk
to
about
rest.
No, it
You
isn't,
gonna listen.
because your energy is funking up the whole
You feel
room.
me? I can feel it in
There's
your
no getting
energy
through
is
to me.
fucked up.
Like, so.
And that's a choice, and that's okay. And you know what?
That's what's wrong with women, bro. That's what's wrong with some women. I'm sorry. They don't want to listen. Because when the truth start hitting and it start hurting, motherfuckers start getting defensive. You see it on her face, right? Right on her face, getting hella defensive. Come on, man. Stop that shit.
Beloved, we're going to love you anyway.
I be telling y'all this shit all the time in
I
live,
love you
man.
too.
I love y'all
I'm
too.
going to meet the kids. I guess
34
you know what,
babies,
Mr.
17
J,
baby mamas. That's
I have a
shit.
lot of compassion for your
That motherfucker
children.
said, fuck.
But even more for you. I can't imagine what it must feel like to walk in a room where your own children don't like you.
Now, if you just saw what I just saw, right? I'm gonna back that up a little bit. Because I saw
For you,
something.
I can't imagine
I saw
what
something.
it must feel like
I saw
to
something.
walk in a room
Boom.
with your own.
Boom. 34 babies. 17 baby
Children
mamas.
don't like you.
It's gonna get you that fucking bald spot right on the top of your head. 34 babies. 17 baby mamas gonna have your ass looking like that. Bald spot on top of your head, look like you just did 4 years, turn presidential, and you don't look the same no more, my boy. Come on now. I've never even heard of this shit. Fix my life.
Jay says he has
Ayamale?
fathered
Is that what that
34
said?
children
Ayamale?
with 17 different women. And it
Ayanale.
should be no surprise
Ayanale.
that he's
How
fallen
the fuck you say
short
that shit?
of his duties as a father.
He's a sperm donor. You know,
That's
it takes more than
disrespect.
getting a girl pregnant to become a father. He never stepped up to the plate and took care of his kids, so he's not a father. You know?
Jay asked me for my support to help him make
I'm at a
amends.
pause right quick. One thing I will say is, just because you have a child doesn't make you a father. It's putting forth that effort, the energy, and time. Everything that makes you a father that gives you the father title. Just because you had a child doesn't make you a father. I just thought I'd say that, you know what I'm saying? Back to regular schedule programming.
With his children, but that won't be easy.
Like, I had a baby like 3 months ago, and he hasn't called me.
The last time I saw him was probably like 3.5 years ago, maybe. Our father was never around for anything at
Yeah.
all. So there's no proms or
Father's
birthdays,
Day, nothing.
anything. No.
I'ma stop it right there. And here we go with the excuses, man. I'm not all about excuses. The father not being there, I get it. It does play a big role. But no more excuses. That's like black men trying to use the excuse as not having a father in their life is the reason why they ended up doing the things that they did. No more excuses, because you entitled to do whatever you want. You know right from wrong. I just had to say that. So now we're going to continue once again to regular schedule programming.
My relationship with my dad, I mean, he wasn't really the best father in the world. I mean, I remember him giving me a gun when I was a kid.
A gun?
He gave me a gun. I didn't do nothing with it, but I gave it
He
back to him.
did something with that
'cause I knew
shit.
it was
Look at his
wrong,
face. Look at his
but
face.
I
Stop.
feel
Stop.
like it's more like...
Look, he look like he bad as hell. Talking about he ain't do nothing with it. Lips black as fuck. You know what that mean. Nothing wrong with that. Talking about he ain't do nothing with it. You want to know how I know he did something with it? Because when he said, my father gave me a gun, he paused. But I ain't do nothing with it. You had to say that. Otherwise, we got CPS. Child Protective Service on that ass. You feel me? Like, come on now. Come on now.
Just, it's like a brother.
The way they be
than
like
my actual father.
And when he calls me, he
putting
calls
the
me from
angle
a
on the
blocked
camera
number.
sometimes, it's like, why the fuck you choose
Like,
that
how
angle?
bizarre is
Like,
that?
sometimes that shit be
Your
confusing.
father calls you from a blocked number. Like, I don't want your phone number anyway.
Why look like
like
all these
he
chicks
was
close as
never
hell? Like, so all y'all just sit in a
existed,
room
you
and
know?
talk about this one dude who y'all
He
all
has
got
40
kids
kids.
by,
What
and
do you
all y'all say
expect?
he ain't shit. Make it make sense.
Wherever there is pain, there is anger underneath. Hi, Chantel. Hi. It is important for me to hear from these young people. Iman, how are you? And to address the patterns of abandonment. How are you? Okay, have a seat. My goodness, beautiful people. Hi. How does it feel to be one of 34?
Probably some unheard of or some
One of 34 is
There's
wild
probably some he
behavior,
doesn't
son.
know about. There's
One of
already-
34 is
Really?
wild behavior.
Okay, how does that feel?
I feel like it's gross.
Gross?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not really a
So she
feeling,
feel
that's
nasty.
a judgment,
Like, she
and that's
feel
okay.
nasty about it,
But
like-
what I want you to understand is that you are so much more than just one of 34.
You feel me?
First, he should look at it like,
Speak
you know,
it, queen.
just, he doesn't care. Because if he cared, then he wouldn't have 40 kids.
They hurt. They extremely hurt. You can see the pain in their eyes, man. You can see it, man. They hurt. They really hurt. That's tough. That's a tough situation to be put in. As a father, that's tough to hear. And just being one of his kids, that's a tough situation, man. That's tough. And I hopped up in this on part 8 in the middle. Like, I didn't even hop on this in the beginning. I might need to go check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You feel me? Let me know, y'all. Because I did hop up in this in the middle. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You still gotta deal with me. It's not over. In fact, it's about to go on forever.